Beautiful, beautiful. All right, now we're at the business end of this birthday gig. It's time to induct Jake White and his 2007 Rugby World Cup winning Springbok team. So I would just like to call on our delegation that will be joining me on stage. Honorable President Thabo Mbeki, if you could please come to the stage. Mr. Gareth Kashula, the Marketing Director of Tsogo Sun, please may you join us on stage as well. There's also Mr. Dace van Sale, the CEO of Emirates Wealth. Bertie Grobler, CEO of Stadium Management South Africa. Mr. Gysi Pinaar will be handing it over to his own son tonight. Congratulations. Also Mr. Skalkberger Senior, again another Springbok handing over to the next generation. Supersport commentator Owen Kumani. Osa. Mr. Eugene Lewis, the COO of the South African Hall of Fame. Everybody on stage. Guys, I hope you have your ones on, your ties straight. This is your moment. There's also three lovely kids, the next generation, that will be joining us on stage, who have shown their love for sport, for South African sport, and just how much this team inspires them. I'd like to call on stage Dutoy Losha, Rio Simbalanga, and Clinton Ague. Please give them a round of applause as they make their way on stage. Hi. Welcome. Please join the delegation. Should stand in front. Where are my other little ones? Are they making their way? Little ones not so little anymore. Right? Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. First and foremost, every team needs a great leader. Every team needs a great man at the helm. It gives me great pleasure to call upon the stellar coach, someone that the President has named Honorable Jake White. Jake, before you join the delegation, I'd love for you to say a few words. I know you're a man of few words, but I'd like you to say a few to your team as well.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. I'm not going to be long. Just firstly to the ex-president, thank you for those kind words. And now honourable. I got a bit nervous when you were looking down there, Mr. President. You said everything went down from 2008 to 2022. Well, it wasn't my fault. The other thing which is, amazes me, I got here at 6 o'clock this evening. I did a TV interview, tried to look for the team. The team wasn't here. I thought, yep, I know what's happened. Skulk's taken them all to a bar down. So some things have just not changed. One day he invited his whole family for his whole table. But I've got to say, I suppose on the sort of formal side, coaches get this, and it's wonderful for me, but it's also the staff. I mean, that's why I'm glad they invited all the staff as well. Gert's here, Tuti's going to another World Cup. It's going to be like Eddie, he's going to try and go to as many World Cups as he can until he can win one. In fact, Namibia probably got more chance than Australia as well, so... Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks to the staff. I mean, as I said, I'm very chuffed that they're all here as well. And to all the players, I'm really proud of what you've achieved, not only as rugby players, but as people. So thank you.
Thank you. All right, and while we're on that, let's start with the staff members. We'll start with Dr. Yusuf Hassan. must shake the hands of the entire delegation. Eh? They're not here to look pretty, though they are. We must shake everybody's hand. Clinton Redhead. Steve McIntyre. Enen Gerke. Dr. Cheryl Calder. Anley Murray. That's small. All right, into the players proper now. Let me make notes so I don't miss anyone. Bismarck Duplessis.
Bismarck!
Busy. You must greet everyone. Thank you, Bismarck. 10 out of 10. Yes, that's your daddy, child. 10 out of 10 for him. BJ Buerta. Checking his shoes, making sure he's sharp. Yanni Duplessis. Osturant. CJ van der Linden. This jacket is fighting for its life. Congratulations, CJ. Buckets, water. Hey, the dynamic duo, Victor Matthews. That's Mommy's purse. Okay, Mommy's purse. What are we doing on stage? Johan Mulder. Got you, man. Juan Smith. Vickers van Heerden. Some big men in front of my delegation here. Ashwin Willemse. Donnie Rousseau. Guys, wear the jacket first, ne? It's fighting for its life here. Farid Prayer. Skalkberger. Ruan Pienaar. James. Jean de Villiers. Wayne Julies. Venant Olivier. Franz Stain. Brian Habana. Akhona Ndudane. Guys, I have the right twins. Up up. JP Peterson. Percy Montgomery. And last but certainly not least, Captain Fantastic, John Smith. John, if I can ask you to also please say a few words on behalf of the team.
Thank you very much, Mots. I'm not going to shake everyone's hand now. It'll take us another half an hour. So, first of all, a big congratulations to everyone. This is sitting the biggest stage, or the most people there's ever been on the stage, I think, in the history of the stage. And then I think a quick round of applause for a high percentage of guys that still fit into their blazers. Obviously. Some of us aren't breathing as deeply as we used to 16 years ago. But I will say this, it is an unbelievably proud moment, and before we get into any of the, and I was told by Johnny, 5 minutes, I think my matric oral was longer than 5 minutes, so Johnny, it's going to be tough to squeeze everything into 5 minutes, but I will do my best. Every single time I got up to speak at a team function, Monty would always say, keep it short, Captain. So I will do my best, Monty. We are very blessed to be here, and this is such a surreal moment, very humbling moment to be able to be, I guess, treasured as a team that did something in 2007, and it's an amazing time to look back at 16 years, and I do think that sometimes the true nature of a team is probably dependent on how long they stay together for, how well they stay connected for, and how their journey started and how long it lasts. If I look at this group of guys, we started 2004, and it was a pretty rocky road. We didn't really know where we were going and how to get there, and Jake and his team of coaches and management gave us an unbelievable map that we managed to follow quite well for a number of years. They did us to 2007. It started off with a group of guys that didn't know each other that well. We then became teammates, then we became friends, and then I think we became a family. And often I think you find it uncomfortable to accept praise, and tonight's one of those nights where I think this is as a group, we're pretty proud of how connected we were back in 2007, and certainly how connected we have stayed over the last 16 years. But I think most great teams will be uncomfortable receiving accolades like this without thanking certain people. So for tonight, to Johnny and the Hall of Fame, it really is a humbling experience to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And just like me as the captain, they always had to talk in front. There was always an unbelievable engine behind that allowed that to happen. And so to Tasha, I will give you an unbelievable amount of credit, because I've been trying to herd these cats for 16 years to get together. And I think you and Johnny are the first two people to get it right. So Tasha, Johnny, thank you very much. To our president from 2007, President Mbeki. I don't think that I've ever seen anyone more afraid or more nervous than my team, than your security staff in Paris when we started to pick you up and put you on our shoulders. I think the only reason why it all worked out is because you probably have been our lightest president for the last 20 years. But to dial it back down, I will say this, what a privilege it was to be able to win for you and for South Africa in 2007, and thank you for your leadership over the years leading up to 2007 and beyond. Thank you very much. To my guys, what a journey, and thank you so much. There's so many guys behind me here that could have been the captain and stood in front and done the job, and every single one of these guys made the dream come true. And I think one thing that stands out about this team is probably the thing that you say the first time that you get inducted into the Springbok team. It's called the code of conduct, and I think there's only really one line that's important. It's about putting the team's ambitions behind your own. And I think we're a team more than we were a group of individuals. And so to every single one of you guys, thank you, well done. It was an unbelievable journey, and hopefully we can grow old and keep talking about those old days and be has-beens in style. So thank you very much. I'm glad they're standing, because I think that in closing I want to say thank you to the people that made it happen. I think we started as, like I said, teammates that became friends, that became family, and along the way there were people that had to sacrifice with us. We were away from home for over 200 days a year, and Jake definitely made us train way more than we should have. But there were always people in the background, family, girlfriends that became wives that became mothers, and that's how our family grew over the time. There were also fans that allowed us to be able to stand up here tonight and allowed us to be able to play a game that we loved professionally and represent our country. So we stand up here in thanks of the wives, the girlfriends, the families, the kids, and the spectators and the fans that supported us throughout our tenure to get to 2007 and beyond. So here is a cheers without a drink to every one of you and the people that made it possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. I'm going to ask the players and our delegation to take their seats again, but as they do, one more time, the new inductees.